Hey everybody, so it's back to school, back to work, back to reality now that the holidays are over. So we are going to check in with the tarot to see what you need to know for your week ahead, January 5th through the 11th, our first full week of the new year. If you want to know what's going on for you in the week ahead, then keep watching. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back. So awesome to see you here. So these weekly readings I like to call my quick hit tarot readings. We just pull a couple cards. We dive in very quickly with messages for busy people for their week ahead. You can watch for your rising sign, your moon sign, your sun sign, your Venus, whatever floats your boat. Apply the energies accordingly to your life. And of course, if you want to dive deeper into what's going on with you personally, then you can book a private reading with me. The link is in the description. And you can also check out my brand new 2025 Perfect Timing Year Ahead horoscope book. It is applicable to all the signs. I go into all of the different energies that are happening in 2025 with the sign changes and the new moons and the full moons. And I mean, all the things. You can read about it on my website. If that interests you, the link is in the description. All right, let's get into your weekly energies. All right, Aries, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, January 5th through the 11th. Let us see, Aries. What do we got? We have an 8 of Coins, back to work, and the Chariot. Back to a lot of work. Oh, yes, a lot of work. 10 of Wands. Okay, but what I also feel with these three energies is by the end of the week, so by the 10th, you will be clearing out a lot of stuff with this Chariot. Like, you do have a lot on your plate with this 8 of Coins here that you are focusing on. This is your Virgo, your 6th house of work. But you are charging ahead. Like, I think you're going to get a lot done this week. The moon is in your sign, I believe, Monday, Tuesday. So, I mean, when the moon is in our sign, we're usually raring to go. We get things done. But you're going to be shifting. There's a heavy workload ahead for you in the week ahead, whatever you have going on. But you're going to make a lot of progress is what I feel. And I feel you're also going to feel very accomplished and proud of yourself for the progress you are making. There may be a little trip midweek or something, and by little, maybe to the town next door. I mean, not extensive, so there may be something going on there. You may also be attending to working on your car or having work done on your car with these energies here. Mars, your ruling planet, goes retrograde on Monday. So back into Cancer, not its most favorite place to be. So if you need a healthy outlet right now, if you are feeling frustrated or annoyed or whatever, which can happen with Mars retrograde in Cancer, the best antidote for any of that frustration is for you to focus your energies on what you can control, Chariot, and get to work on it. Okay? All right, Taurus, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead. Your quick hit tarot, January 5th through the 11th. Taurus, let's see what you got going on. No reversals. What do you have happening? Oh, you have a Wheel of Fortune happening. And an 8 of Swords. And a 2 of Swords. Okay. So there may be an opportunity brought to you. I'm feeling by the end of the week, so by the 10th, there could be something that is trying to come in and change your circumstances in some way, a lucky break, an opportunity. This is our Jupiter energy. Jupiter is in your 2nd house of money right now. But we have two energies of, I don't know what to do with this. The 8 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. So we have mental consternation, mental fixation, analysis paralysis, possibly with these two things. Maybe a little self-defensiveness, possibly. So, I mean, the Wheel of Fortune is a great energy. It's not negative. I just feel like the nature of the wheel can be unexpected. So it could be that you're caught off guard mentally about something. And, Taurus energy, of course, as a fixed sign, you can be very, blinders on and very, like, this is what I think is going to happen. So if something does come out of left field, it can throw you off and can kind of put you in this, oh, wait a minute, that was not on my radar. That's not what I was expecting. Now what the heck do I do? So that's kind of like the little vibe that I'm getting here. But something is coming to free you, the wheel, from this Eight of Swords. But then it's like, I got to make the decision to go along with this freedom plan. So I think this is very interesting. There could be a second chance with something that comes around for you this week. And again, it's going to be up to you. There's something here you have to mentally work through the process. You got to process something mentally about this particular twist of fate, turn of events, opportunity, before you're going to say yes to it. And that's okay. All right, Gemini, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, January 5th through the 11th. Geminis, let's see what you need to know. What do we have here for you? We have a Four of Cups and we have a Six of Wands. Very nice. And we have the Sun card. Wow. Okay, so we have victory and success. We have happiness and joy. So I think there's some good news for you. It could be around the 6th. It's possible. So maybe Tuesday, we have the cup coming in. Like you're getting annoyed. Here you are sitting under the tree. You're a little annoyed and you're a little like, okay, how come I haven't heard yet? How come this thing has not manifested yet? They're taking their sweet old time, or the universe is taking its sweet old time. Hello, like what's going on? But we have this coming in, so it looks good. And then we have victory and success. We have some sort of recognition. So news that you have maybe long been waiting for. This could even be a full 6 months you've been waiting for this also. Could be 6 weeks. I feel like it could be longer though, which is why you got your undies in a twist here sitting under the tree. But I think it is more than what you expected. I think there is some bright and shining result of something you have been waiting to hear about. So this could be anything. Remember, you have to apply the energies to your personal situation. This could be winning a contest, getting the news that you got the job, getting the news that your book is selected to get published, getting the news that, you got selected for passing the exam and you won the scholarship, whatever it is. It could be that you've been waiting on something to come together with some sort of travel opportunity. And that finally aligns for you in some way. But this is publicity. If you're in the type of world, field, career of publicity and public recognition in some way, landing a plum role or recognition for something you create with the creative energy here, something you communicate about. Okay, excellent energy here. You could also be going to meet somebody or getting information about how to meet somebody. Maybe you don't meet them for a meeting this week, but it gets set up this week. So there could be that you're going to get news that you're going to be going to travel to meet with somebody who could have a great influence, a positive influence on whatever you're trying to manifest in your life. So this is fantastic energy here. I think there's some good news coming to you this week that you'll be very, very happy about. Your heart space will be lit up and you're going to be wanting to, Leo's your third house in communications. You're going to be wanting to share it with everybody. All right, Cancer, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, January 5th through the 11th. And on Monday, Mars goes retrograde in your sign. So just FYI on that. There could be some emotional frustrations, emotionally wanting to protect the people around you, or feeling, frustrated that people are being jerky faces or whatever's going on. So just find a healthy outlet for your frustration. You're going to have Mars retrograde in your sign until February 23rd. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Knight of Swords and the Leo. And the Knight of Wands. Wow. Okay. This is very interesting because this can be battling energy. Knights are about movement and change. So you could be having some sort of change of heart this week about something. But that could be, again, it may not be written in stone quite yet because of the Mars retrograde, which is having you look more inwardly at your desires, the strength, what you want out of your life. But things could change around again when Mars goes direct on February 23rd. So it's okay if you're re-examining your motivations, how you want to invest your time and energy, like what is important to your heart space. There may be some defending of boundaries here with this Knight of Swords verbally, like, get out of my face. Like whatever I'm doing with my energy is my own business. Like Knight of Wands, like what I'm investing my strength into, my energy, like what I want out of my life. It's not your business. So back off. Because notice how this is kind of facing that way. And this is like the backup crew over here. Right? And lions, I mean, the lion will fight. But you're taming your instinct to maybe go all out in some sort of fight here. And that's the Mars retrograde. And it's really probably not advisable to launch a full-scale attack on someone verbally when Mars is retrograde. You, of course, want to defend yourself as necessary. And I think you're doing that. But one sharp word is all you need to tell someone to back it off. And that may be happening. It's possible. So you're feeling very fired up, very passionate about, some sort of heart-centered concern you have about your life. The Leo energy, of course, is your second house of money. So this might involve a money scenario. But your second house is also your house of self-worth. So it could be too, if somebody's trying to take advantage of you in some way, your good heart, you're ready to defend it. You're ready to defend it. And also with this, which is more your physical energy, you will withdraw. Like you will withdraw your energy if you're feeling like this person is not minding the boundary. So there just could be something like that going on for you in the week ahead. I don't feel like it's super negative or anything, but you may need to just put somebody in their place to protect your peace. I mean, let's not forget about that either with the Strength card. It is about your peace. But it also is about taming the wild beast. Like inside, you may really want to be like, but you're trying to temper that a little bit with just a few choice words to whomever's trying to infringe upon your boundaries and your good nature. All right, Leos, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead. January 5th through the 11th. Leos. Ooh, we have a 2 of Cups. Oh, and a 6 of Cups. Isn't that nice? And a 7 of Wands. Okay. All right, so we have some beautiful feel-good energy. We have an important meeting with someone who's very close to you. We have a 6 of Cups here, beautiful gifts and goodies and benevolent energy and sharing emotionally. So we have nice emotional connections going on for you this week. But then what is this? The 7 of Wands, right? So your week may have 2 distinct flavors to it. Your week could have like maybe you're going to be connecting with 2 good friends. Or you and your honey go out and then you're connecting maybe with one of your kids and doing something with one of your kids, or you're doing something with a best friend. I mean, there's nice energy here to connect with people this week. As I said, I think this is great. Nothing to worry about here. Go enjoy the people who mean a lot to you this week. I know everybody's kind of like back to school and back to work this week, but maybe this will be happening more toward the end of the week, maybe Friday, Saturday, something like that. Maybe Sunday. We start our week on Sunday here with these readings. But then we have this, which is the end of July energy. So this may be a message particularly for the end of July Leos, but there is something here about defending your boundaries and navigating perhaps a lot of demands, a sticky situation, not with these people, but something else going on in your world. Let's pull one more card and see what this might be. But this can be obstacles. This can be other people kind of coming at you with demands and you're like, back it up, dude. You know, so let's pull one more card for that Seven of Wands and see. And it is Mars energy, the Seven of Wands. So Mars goes retrograde in your 12th house of the subconscious. I feel like maybe somebody's triggering you. Somebody could be triggering you this week. It could be work related. Again, I'm not feeling it's like the emotional stuff going on, which are two beautiful cards. Two of Cups, Six of Cups. It's gorgeous. Yeah, it's probably work. Two of Wands. I think at work this week, you just want to be left alone. But somebody has other plans for you. And with this Two of Wands, like, I do feel there's something here where maybe they're trying to control your world. Or alternatively, you want to control your world. You know, this person has the world in their hand. And it is a moment of kind of pausing. That's why I'm getting this feeling like you just want to be left to your own devices. You don't want to deal with other people. You just want to be left alone. Let me do my thing in my cubicle. Leave me alone and I'll be fine. But no, I don't think that's the case this week. There's a lot going on. You may be able to find a couple hours one afternoon where you can kind of sneak away and just focus on what you want to get done this week with either, you know, your work or something else. It could be family related too. This could be family, like everybody's coming at you. Leo, do this for me. Leo, do that for me, etc. And you're like, I would just like a moment to contemplate my life. It's a brand new year. I want to spend some time with myself. Hello. So trying to carve out a couple hours, or maybe 2 hours for yourself this week could be a little difficult. I think you'll do it with the Two of Wands here, but alternatively, this can be work related. Maybe by the end of the week, you'll get some time to yourself. But I do feel again with the person holding the world, either you're trying to control your world or somebody's trying to control your world, triggering like this Seven of Wands energy of back it up, like stop micromanaging me, hanging over me, like let me just get to what I need to get to. That's what I feel. All right, Virgo, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, January 5th through the 11th. Virgos, let's see what you have going on. Virgo, you have a Six of Queens and a Nine of Wands. Okay. And a Six of Cups. All right, this is what I feel. There's that expression, no good deed goes unpunished. And that's the feeling I'm getting. That I think that you are going to do something nice for somebody. That's your nature. I mean, you're always such a giving energy. Could be for one of your kids. It's possible. Could be for the most important person in your life. If it's like, you know, your partner or something. But in the middle, we have this Nine of Wands. So I think something that you generously offer to somebody else. See, we have both of these energies here. And this is your energy, the Pentacles. And of course, we have the 9, which is you. That's your number. So I think could be a Gemini you're dealing with because of the double sixes here. It's possible. But something you generously offer to do for somebody, to gift to somebody, whatever. You're like, why did I do that? 9 of Wands. So there could be some sort of regret or exhaustion, perhaps, of something that takes more time than you're thinking it's going to take. Maybe the person's demanding, but they're so sweet and cute, like you kind of can't help it. They're maybe demanding a lot of your energy. And what you initially thought would just be simple, like to help them out, ends up maybe resulting in a lot of hard work on your end. Another example would be, your kids begging you for a kitty or a puppy, right? Or maybe they got one for a holiday gift. And now who's the one doing all the work to clean up after the cat, the dog, the rabbit, the whomever, the hamster? It's you. So, I mean, it's like that type of energy this week. So what I would say is, of course, do what you want. I'm not telling you what to do, but before you go gifting and committing yourself, because you are feeling so happy and generous and kind, and that's your nature, consider the price energetically it will cost you with this Nine of Wands in the middle. And it could be just this week. It's too much for you to take on something else. Maybe it'll be fine in a couple weeks. Who knows? Okay, but that's what I would say from this energy. Okay, Virgo. Yeah. All right, Libras, let's see what you need to know about your week ahead, January 5th through the 11th. Libras, what do you need to know? Libras, let us see. Seven of Wands and a Capricorn and a Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All right, this is interesting. Yeah, what I'm getting in my ear, I'm just getting hold steady. Hold steady. This devil in the middle is interesting. So whatever you're dealing with, this could be another person, the devil. This could be something that you've been struggling with, that it's been hard to come to terms with, or you're worried it's going to suck you back in. Like it could be a toxic relationship. It could be an addiction of some sort. It's something unsavory that either, could be sucking you back into its clutches, or this is somebody in your world who's very manipulative, very toxic, and would like to cause problems. So hold steady. You may not be able to escape them necessarily, because, sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's a boss, sometimes it's a coworker, sometimes it's, somebody else in your world. It could be your ex-partner, but you have kids with that person. But you still have to deal with them. So it can be something like that too. All right. So whatever it is, apply the energies to your life of what this would represent, and then hold steady. This is keep up your boundaries, keep your balance. Don't let this suck you in. And this, you just turn your back energetically on it. And this can be stubborn energy, the Knight of Pentacles, but stubborn energy can serve you well here, which is hold steady. Focus on yourself, focus on, your self-worth and self-esteem, and don't let this devil energy take over your mind. Because this is negative energy, negative thinking, negative emotions. Okay. And you are worth more than that. So keep your focus on your worth, the Knight of Pentacles, and turn your back on this. Hold steady. You are dealing with it. You're facing this. So something's popping in this week that could suck you back into some energy you don't want in your life. Keep your boundaries firm, and then just turn your back on it. Walk away and keep your focus on yourself and your self-esteem. Okay. So, and it's interesting that it's the Capricorn energy. It might be related to family because that's your fourth house, the Capricorn. Right? So just keep that in mind. All right, Scorpio, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead. January 5th through the 11th. Scorpio, let's see. We have a Knight of Cups, beautiful. And some Justice. And the Eight of Swords. Okay. So the jury's still out this week. With this Justice, Eight of Swords, you are going to probably table some sort of decision for next week. The 11th, this could be coming. It could be coming between the 8th and the 11th, but this is coming first. So probably by Saturday, by the end of the week, there's some sort of offer, meeting, emotional connection, some sort of emotional shift. But usually the Knight of Cups is some sort of offer. It could be romantic. It is possible. It could be creative. It could be, something else. And you're kind of like, I don't know. I'm not sure. And it's interesting. We have this Eight of Swords. So being kind of stuck in that analysis paralysis a little bit, or just being very unsure of what decision to make with this. And it's interesting that the Libra is showing up, because this is your 12th house of behind the scenes, the house of self-undoing, the house of karma, the house of, needing to kind of isolate yourself to think about scenarios. So I think what this Eight of Swords is saying to me is that something doesn't feel exactly right about this, but you can't quite put your finger on it, because on the surface, it looks good. So let's pull one more card and see what this Eight of Swords might be, Scorpio. So that's why I think you're going to table the decision. You're not going to make the decision this week. You're going to do a wait and see. All right, let's see. The Seven of Wands has been haunting the reading today. Yeah, you're gonna tell somebody, back it up, back it off. I need to think about this. So somebody could be coming in. I mean, this is not usually a forceful energy, but you could feel like you got to put up a boundary and let somebody know, give me time to think about this. Let's pull one more card. Give me time. I'm not sure yet. So you could be dealing with somebody pushy. It's possible. All right, let's see. All right, so it could be something related to, we have an Ace of Pentacles here. Sorry, the glare. So you have to really decide if it's right for you. Ace of Pentacles. Aces are about the self. Pentacles for me are about self-worth, self-esteem, and value. So is this really going to be a valuable offer for you to say yes to? It might be very valuable for somebody else to get you on board, but is it worth it for you? And that's what I think you're going to be like really negotiating and deciding for yourself. And the same thing too, like if this is something that requires legal, then make sure you get legal advice. And maybe there's something here that there will be some sort of negotiation with this Justice card. So don't sell yourself short. But most of all, because this is your 12th house, and the 12th house can be very, very connected with intuition. You really gotta, if something's not feeling right, Eight of Swords, you really gotta tell somebody, wait up, let me think about this. And trust your intuition if it's feeling not aligned. And then see if it's gonna be really worth it for you. Because remember, Ace of Pentacles is about planting a seed that can grow. And to grow the seed, we need an investment of time, money, energy, emotions, etc. Is that going to be worth it for you? Only you can decide that. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, January 5th through the 11th. Sagittarius, what do you need to know? Four of Cups and a Queen of Wands. There you are. And a Page of Swords. Very nice. So some sort of empowering news is on its way from the universe. You will be communicating, making a decision, signing paperwork, putting your mind towards some sort of new task, creation, adventure. I think you're going to be saying yes to something in the week ahead. It's just getting started, though, with the page here. It's just in its early stages. But it's previous attempts to have this thing happen didn't work out, but because the timing was off. But here comes the universe with the timing. So you're going to be finding a sense of getting out of this funk and feeling more like yourself, Queen of Wands, feeling re-energized and back in the game. Your head's back in the game with this Page of Swords. The game of life. And you're making something happen this week for yourself after the universe brings the news. Here it is. So it may take till the end of the week. It may come earlier in the week because the moon is in Aries, fellow fire energy, early in the week. So that's possible. But alternatively, it could be coming more toward the end of the week with the moon in Gemini as we move toward our full moon in Cancer on the 13th with some sort of news that you will be responding to. So text, letter, email, contracts, written stuff, that type of thing. So the universe is giving you the green light to say yes to something in the week ahead in these areas that is very personal to you. Queen of Wands. It's a very personal goal you have been wanting to manifest. And you know, you were getting very upset that it wasn't coming together. It's coming together this week. Capricorns, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead, January 5th through the 11th. Happy birthday. If your birthday is this week, let us see what you need to know. Capricorns. A Two of Swords. And a Four of Coins. And a Wheel. All right, interesting. You're probably contemplating some sort of money move, money investment, expenditure, something. I think you're not gonna do it. You're thinking about it, Two of Swords. But you're gonna wait for a different time with the Wheel here. So notice here we have this Four of Coins, which is the guy, you know, holding on to his coins. So I do think there is a decision, a money decision you are contemplating. Who knows what it could be? It's going to be different things to different people. It could be buying a new camera for your business, a new computer, buying a car, investing money in a certain thing or whatever. But I think you're not going to spend the money. Not yet. I think you're going to wait until a time that you have more money available. So depending on your personal circumstances, like, you know, it's usually better to pay cash for stuff and not put things on credit. But sometimes that, you know, credit can't be helped, like if there's an emergency or whatever. But I don't think this has to do with an emergency. This is probably just something that you're wanting to purchase. It might be something, it might be a car with the wheel showing up here, or, you know, something that is like a car, like a bicycle or a motorcycle or some form of transportation. It could be something to do with learning because of the Jupiter influence of the wheel. So like signing up for a workshop or a course you want to take or something like that. But I think you're going to hold off until there is a more favorable time. So that could be in another 10 weeks, another month. And that's what I think. I think you're going to wait maybe until the thing's on sale or it's reduced a little bit more. It's you know, about a shift in the cycle, but you could also be waiting for you to save up more money for it as well. This is a saving energy. This is a holding on to your money energy. So I think you're going to be very prudent about something before you're going to be splashing out cash. But I do think eventually you are going to buy this thing that you are interested in, whatever it might be, just not at the moment. And I think by waiting, you're going to end up getting a better deal. All right, Aquarius, let's see what you need to know about your week ahead, January 5th through the 11th. Mr. Bobo here, sharing the vibes for the Aquarians. All right, let's see what we have for you. We have a Three of Wands. And we have a King of Cups. And we have a Knight of Cups. Okay. So you're waiting on some sort of news or goal to materialize. Now, I think it's very interesting that we have a lot of the Pisces energy showing up here with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This week on the 11th, we have the North Node moving into Pisces. Venus is in Pisces right now. So I think that you're getting some sort of news, some sort of offer, that is connected with this second house of money and self-worth for you. You're getting an affirmative yes from the universe. I think there could be some very lovely, deep, heartfelt expressions of kindness and love in your world this week, but also perhaps cold, hard cash. Now, I realize we don't have pentacles here, but we do have business energy with the wands. So, and this is classic of I'm waiting for the thing to materialize. I've been visualizing it. It's almost here. And with your second house of money activated here, there could be a very exciting offer on its way, or the meeting that leads to the offer. All right. So I think that you're going to be feeling very emotionally empowered in the week ahead. Because certain goals and agendas are falling into place for you. You could also be dealing with water signs this week. So Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio could be paramount in your week ahead. And operating from a sense of kindness, either kindness coming toward you extending the cup of friendship in some way. You could be aligning your forces with some other people that you really emotionally resonate with to create some sort of monetary or business goal and manifest it. So that's another possibility with these energies. But this is very, very good. I feel like emotionally, you're very on point and something's aligning and coming together for you in a very nice way by the end of the week. All right, Pisces, let's see what you need to know for your week ahead. January 5th through the 11th. Pisces. North Node going into your sign on the 11th. Venus is in your sign. Did you check out your money and career reading that I did for you? It was very exciting for the month of January. Check it out. It's on the channel. All right, let's see what we have for you. Pisces. This is your year, Pisces. You know that, right? 7 of coins. And the star. Beautiful. And the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you're going to be making some sort of healing decision for yourself. You're going to be making a decision to move in some sort of new direction, a very aligned and happy direction. So 7 of coins, you're reevaluating something in your life that could be about releasing yourself from some sort of karmic obligation, karmic relationship, healing some sort of past issues, because the Aquarian energy is your 12th house of karma, things behind the scenes. Pluto's in there now, kind of churning up the emotional and psychological deep dive waters. And we have the water here, but you are reevaluating perhaps a path for yourself that will bring more peace and healing to your life. Possibly more abundance also, because we are examining money here, and making a decision that you are ready to pursue that. And you'll probably feel the shift quite palpably in the energy when the North Node gets into your sign. And you're feeling it too with, I'm sure, with Venus in your sign as well. So I think you will be making some sort of important decision about the path for your life, really, in this next year and a half. But take time for that quiet contemplation. Evaluate your resources. Evaluate what has gone right up to this point. Evaluate the things you have learned, your wisdom, the resources that you do have to move forward with. And resources are not just money. It's also your knowledge and wisdom and experiences. You are opening up and unfolding to a brand new destiny in the next year and a half. And your mind is really going to take that on board. And you're going to be like, okay, here I am, universe. Put it in my hot little hand. I'm ready for this. So this is very, very nice. There could be some sort of healing news about a money matter as well this week. It's possible with this energy. But this is very, very nice. Very nice. You're very mentally sharp about thinking about the energy that you want to invest in your year ahead. You're right on point with it. And you are really tuning into the vibe that this is your time. This is your year. So very nice. So thank you so much for joining me for your quick hit tarot. Very quick, little insights into energies to be aware of for the week ahead for your particular sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you're looking forward to in the week ahead, how you plan on using the energies, etc., and so on. I would love to hear. And don't forget to check out my perfect timing book if that's of interest to you. Link in the description and in the first pinned comment with the timestamps, right? Love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.